F3. This is Season 8, and it's round 1 today at Canada. And I'm going to be filling in for comms. It should be Kamikaze Fox usually, but he's only just got the game, and he should be downloading it now, so maybe he'll end up joining me. But yeah, I'm going to be on my own, unfortunately. And yeah, we've got a 16 card grid, and there's a lot of familiar faces from last game. This is the first time I've done comms on this game, and last game I did a bit of comms in IRL F3, mainly in Season 6. And back then that was the bottom tier of IRL, but now this is the third from bottom tier. We have 6 tiers now in IRL. We've grown a lot, and that includes an FP tier. And yeah, we've got some F1 drivers from last season here, F2 drivers, so the standard really has gone up. And but we have got some familiar faces in here. Now let me get all the stuff up that I need. Some new things you can do on this game, I think. Tyres, everything. TV pod for quality. Fitted, yeah. Lovely. And I believe you can look behind on this game as well, which is cool. We've got the track map, which is fantastic. And the first guy out, I believe, is it Callum Anderson? I don't know what's gone board with him. He's on the mediums. Wow, I'm shocked to see a lot of people on mediums right now. I thought they'd be out on the soft tyres. Maybe not. I mean, that's what the strategy was for F2 yesterday and F1. I was obviously in F2 yesterday. Now, Callum Anderson was last season's F3 champion. And obviously you'd expect him to be moving up, but due to the standard going up, he's stayed in F3. He's in the racing point. And his teammate is Cooper. Hello. I'm not going to say that. And we've got Matthew in chat. Hello, Matthew. I'm going to go on with Callum Anderson. He's spamming the DRS, as you can see. I don't know what he's doing there. Just open it or close it. He's backing off, getting a bit of space to the car in front. And he's going to start his lap. We've already got a yellow flag. I'm assuming that's people backing up. And into turn 1. Very short lap here at Canada. Is he going to corner cut? No. Very easy to corner cut on this game, especially at this track. Got support for Langfell in chat. Another driver returning to F3 from last season. Is he here though? I can't. Yeah, he is. He's in the Mercedes, just like last season. And Sanjay, yeah, he'll be battling. Sanjay will. We've got Luke Baker in the chat as well. And Callum runs really wide there. He did not hit that apex. You really want to be going over that curb, really, and he didn't do that. And I think he's backed off because he's in 2 ERS mode, and now that isn't. I don't think that's hot lap mode, is it, on this game? I can't remember really. Who else have we got on a lap? We've got just Chris. Call him Chris. It's just Chris, literally. And he's invalidated though, but what time? Oh, he's on an out lap, sorry. And let's go on board with him in the Alpha Tauri. New livery for this season. Yellow flag in sector 3, it's people backing up. Oh, and he's invalidated in turn 1. That's not what you want to be doing. No one's actually set a time yet. A lot of people invalidated. Oh, we've got the other Alpha Tauri has already battled, and it's Paco. Paco's already battled. Last season, F2 driver, Paco Suarez. Won a few races in F2, but he's been moved down. And we've got some times on the board now. Logan Orant, so far the fastest. Okay, Paco, there's a corner there, mate. Is he getting out someone's way? No, he just didn't want to take the corner. Okay. Callum went 3rd of that scruffy lap. Yeah, quite a way off though. I want to change that to leader. There you go. These are the mediums though. Machine Fish, that's Shay Fox, I believe. Oh, and he spun just as we got on board with him. And you might want to get going before that car comes. Yeah. Okay, turn left. Yeah. You're not on the racing line, you can go back on. There you go, brilliant. And he's got the P2. Who have we got on the lap? Oh, Paco's round again. Okay, Paco, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? We've got people supporting Chris in chat as well. And is Paco going to go for another lap? I'm assuming he's going to pit. He's going really slowly. What's he doing? I don't know. Sanjay is on a lap. Is he? Is mode 2 hot lap? Am I missing something? I don't think. I thought it was mode 3 because it was mediums 2. Is it? Or is it? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no, because in quali it's 0 or 2, isn't it? So yeah, 2 is hot lap in quali, never mind. Oh, and Sondre has hit the wall, similar place to where Paco was. Last season was an F1 driver. I think 2 is hot lap, yeah, I thought it was, yeah. And yeah, Sondre was a F1 driver last season. I believe, did he win the Constructors? I think Matthew carried him to a Constructors Championship, Matthew Elder. And we got, Shay Fox there off onto the left. And Sanjay has invalidated, unfortunately, if that wall hit. Chris is on a lap. We saw the spot in the chart again. He's invalidated, though. This is his second lap on the medium tyre. Yeah, make it that he's going on to his third now. Is he going to go for another lap? I think he is. Let's go more than then. Oh, he's just changed his setting on the wheel. He backed off now. Simply, that is... Who is that? That's... I can't remember his name. I'll have to get the spreadsheet up. He's in the Red Bull with teammate Benji. He's about to start a lap. Simply is on a lap right now. Battle's incoming. Yeah, you and Paco have already battled, Sandra. So, I mean, brilliant. And yeah, Simply is on a lap right now. He's coming into the third chicane, basically, on this track. A lot of chicanes on this track. I don't know which corner it is. And it seems to be reasonably clean. Only 6 drivers have set a time already a third way into this qualifying session. So a lot of invalidations, I think. I think everyone's been out on track by now, haven't they? And Simply is coming to the World Champions now. Easiest place to invalidate, especially when you're pushing, final corner. You can do that and get away with that first one. It's the second one, I think, which most people will corner cut out, sorry. And he goes P2, respectable time there. Still 3.5 tenths off Logan's, well, pretty much banker time, really. That's pretty much what it was. It's his first time. I don't think he's been out since. Sam Thompson was an F2 driver last season. He's on an out lap. So people moving down. And yeah, Shay said he shouldn't have put, he'd want to put max fuel in quali, but he's currently out on track now. Paco's invalidated again. What's he doing? Cooper has invalidated. Is this a glitch? Is everyone invalidated? No, I don't think it is. And okay, there's a corner there, Cooper. He's just letting someone go. That's Flip-Flop Fish. Let me get the spreadsheet up so I can see the names for a second. And who have we got on a lap? Benji is on a lap? No one's on a lap, I'm pretty sure. Simply spitting. Who is on a lap? Sam's on a lap. Sam Thompson, last season F2 driver. I'd say he was midfield in F2. And he's currently P6. He has set a time. This is his second set of soft tyres. Or is it? No, his previous lap was on mediums. This is his first set of soft tyres. So he should be improving. Let's see how he does at the end of Sector 2, which is coming up just about now, and he's 7 tenths up. So he still needs to find 7 more tenths though in this final sector, which is only 3 corners really on a straight, to beat Logan. We're still in the pits, and I think that was Callum, was it? Callum going to P3. And will Sam finish up his lap nicely? Doesn't invalidate. Nicely done. Sam goes P2, so he did find 6 tenths there in the final sector, so a respectable lap there from Sam. So the only driver who has set a lap on the mediums right now, or his best lap on the mediums, is Langfell, who's currently in the pits. Last year is F2 driver last year. He did win the F3 Constructors Championship back in Season 6 with Halvor, who isn't here today, I don't think. No, he isn't. So only 2 TNR drivers today. Sanjay and Langfell. And Callum is not on a lap. Machine Fishy is though, Shay Fox. We've seen him spinning before. I don't think he's got maximum fuel in now, like he said in the comments. And he only improves by 1 position. Still 6 tenths off. And this is Flip-Flop Fish about to finish his lap. And he was P3. So it's getting closer now in the top 6 really, covered by 3.5 tenths. And it is Shay again. What's he doing? That's the third time I've seen him spin. And he's been disqualified. Okay, well done. Well done there. I'm not sure who Millionaire is. Let me get this. Yeah, let me get the spreadsheet up. 1 second. Who's on a lap? It's Chris on a lap. We've got Slipstream for the Alpha Tauris here. Don't get in his way, Paco. Thank you. And obviously, slipstreaming is allowed in IRL. Other leagues have banned it, which I don't think is a good idea. Oh, and he's invalidated. I did say on that final corner, the left-hand part is the main place where you'll invalidate. And yeah, he has done that. So again, a lot of people are validating. Still only 7 drivers have actually set a time. So, and Cooper's, where's he going? Has he got anyone behind him? No, he has actually. Sorry, he's got Langfeld behind him. He's on a lap, I assume. No, so I don't know where Cooper was going there. And Paco's now on a lap, so we're going to see Paco get the slipstream off Chris now. Yeah, this isn't the best place to do it though. I don't think you want it on the main straight. Oh, and that might have put him off a little bit. And he's got 3 corners to go. Let's see how far up he is. Oh, sorry, yeah, we can't because this is his first lap. Oh, a big lock up there from Paco. He has to put a lot of lock on the steering wheel, which isn't ideal. And he's still going through the open, the DRS. A little kink there. You want to stick to the right, minimise the meters you do. Through the world champions. Oh, that's terrible. No apex there, really. Oh, and he's lost the back end. Nearly did Kevin Magnussen. And he is P7. So even with that terrible final few corners, Paco still is 5/10 off. So I think he can improve. Kevin Harrison, I don't think I've really mentioned him. He's this season's F3 admin. And he was an F2 last season. So another guy who's been moved out. And he's got to finish his lap. Will he do better than Paco through here? Yes. That was pretty much perfect, I'd say. And he's going to come to the line on the soft tyres, and he goes P4, about 2.5 tenths off. Logan, who's still with that banker lap, is up there. You know, he's only done 1 lap, which is brilliant from him. He still hasn't come back out. I'm assuming he will. Rowan in the Ferrari, sorry, is in the pits. Sanjay is on a lap. Yeah, he is. So let's see if he can put a time on the board now. He's currently P11 without a time. Okay, he's on pad. I remember him saying before, this is a wheel OP track. He's got a yellow flag in front of him. Don't think that'll put him off. Locks up a bit. And yeah, Langford lets him go. Machine Fish, he said he got disqualified for blocking in the pits. I mean, you sort of were, to be fair. Sort of were. And Sanjay has done a 41.1 in Sector 2. Well, that's his time added up from Sector 1 and Sector 2, sorry. And he's got 2 corners to go. So where can he go? Knowing him, he'll probably invalidate, actually, but you know, if he doesn't, I mean, he'll definitely be inside the top 10, because there's only 9 people who've set a time. And again, that's not the best apex. It was more curb than Paco took, but less than Kevin. And yeah, Sonia is slowest out the guys who set time. Cooper's about to finish his lap, and it's invalid though, and he's revving that engine. Don't want to do that. And he sets a 1:09.2, so that's 1 second off Cal Manderson's time. Cal Manderson has gone P1. Sorry, I've missed that. But okay, he's beat Logan's time. First man to do that in this session. Only 2 people have been P1 so far. And yeah, Callum, just by the skin of his teeth, has gone to P1. So he's going to try and race back to the pit lane, get another fresh set of tyres on, and then go again. But yeah, where's Logan? He's only been out once in this session. Most people are back in now, apart from Chris, who's invalidated. And yeah, this McLaren, who is... Sorry, let me find him. McLaren... I think this guy's a reserve. Yeah, this is Brandon Villegas. So that's easy to remember. I'm Brandon, so yeah, I'll call him Brandon. He's a reserve driver in the McLaren. That's why I wasn't sure his name. And he's about to finish his lap now on the soft tyres. He did an invalid medium. No, he's just... Okay, don't do that in the race, please. And everyone is in... Well, no one's on a lap right now. We've got Paco on an outlap. And Flip Flop Fish is on an outlap. What was his name? I forgot. Let me find him. In the Haas, sorry. Thomas Zentner. Okay, Thomas Zentner is Flip Flop Fish. And he's got green lights in front of him, so maybe there's been an incident behind him, or well, there's a Ferrari in front of him coming out of the pits. And can he improve by 2.5 tenths to take provisional pole? 2 and a bit minutes to go, and he locks up. Maybe that's not the most optimal apex there. And you know, that wasn't the best, I don't think, from him. Is he going to be up though, coming out of sector 1? That's a few more corners to go. And into the next chicane is the sector 1 split, where we'll find out if he's up on his time. He is by 22 milliseconds. That's not going to be enough to get him on pole, and it won't be enough to actually get him up to 4th place. So he needs to improve a bit more now in the next 2 sectors. How much curve did he take here? That was pretty good. Yeah, didn't invalidate. Didn't hit the wall on the exit either. And heavy braking now into the hairpin. Locks up, goes to 1st gear, goes up to 3rd straight away. I wouldn't do that on this game, maybe last game. Don't think that's the best thing to be doing on this game though. Opens to the DRS, slightly late, but that's fine. I didn't see how far up he was after sector 2. But I'm assuming he's still up on his soft tyres into the final chicane. Oh, revving that engine. I thought he was going to lose the back end there. Shortest one to the line, and he goes P2, 58 milliseconds behind, 5/100ths behind. We've got Paco in the AlphaTauri, who's backed off, hasn't he? He has backed off, unfortunately for him. Nano Bacon is Thomas Dave. Okay, Thomas Dave. And the Williams, he's on a lap right now. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3 on the map, but that's a Haas. And Dave, let's call him Nano Bacon. Easy to remember. And he's got a car in front of him about to start a lap, I think, so he should get out of the way. That's Brandon in the McLaren. And he pits actually, so he's done for this session. And yeah, he's retired. And now making up to the line, where can he go? Slowest out of everyone behind Sanjay, who's about to start a lap. Let's go aboard Sanjay. And we've only got 30 seconds to go in this session actually. So I want to see Logan, who's invalidated his time, so Logan will not take pole position. Flip Flop Fish is done, so I think it's just going to be Cal Anderson. Where's Simply? Simply's invalidated. Sam Thompson is on his lap now, so we're going to go with Sam Thompson. He's probably the best bet now to challenge for pole position, because everyone in front of him is invalidated, and Callum's only just started his lap. So Callum is certainly on for pole position right now. He's the favourite. And is Sam Thompson up on his time? I don't know. We'll see at the sector 2 split. Oh, Paco goes P1. Paco goes P1. He backed out on his first lap. Good lap from Paco. So Callum needs to put in a lap now. He's the first driver to finish. Benji is finishing in P8. Where's Kevin? Is Kevin about to finish his lap? Let's go on board with Kevin. He's going to be the first one in the top 7 to finish his lap. Chris goes P3. Logan's finished yet. P validated. Flip Flop Fish won't improve. Kevin can't improve. Can Sam improve? Yellow flag in front of him. That won't affect him. Sam can't improve. Where's Rowan? Rowan's done. What about Cooper? Cooper can't improve, so Callum. Can he take pole? No, he's invalidated. So Paco is on pole position. After spinning around earlier in the session, the AlphaTauri is on pole. And it's a 1-3 for AlphaTauri, a racing point in the middle. And then it's a Haas 4-5. So Callum in second place. He looked like he had it in the bag. Paco came out of nowhere at the end. It's really close. It really is close in the top 20 drivers. Well, sorry, top 16 out of 20 today. Yeah, 3 people didn't set a time. Nano Bacon was the slowest driver. Benji will have a 5 place grid penalty. So he'll start 14th, and he'll have to use those one softs just to rub it in. Shay Fox is saying at least he could start on mediums. He was last after obviously getting disqualified. So it's Paco ahead of Callum, ahead of Chris, Flipperfish, Logan, Simply, Sam, Kevin, Benji, and Cooper, the top 10. And then 2 TNR boys, and then Nano Bacon. So, is it going to be a 1 or a 2-stop strategy? I think it'll be a 2-stop. I think there'll be a few people going for the 1-stop. Yesterday in F2, I did the 2-stop. Didn't work out for me. I hit the wall and got damaged. Oh, is it rain? Is rain on the way? It's a bit cloudy. But we're going to assuming it's a dry race here. I think most drivers will be doing a 2-stop strategy. And this is the bit where you can change your front wing, your differential, and your brake bias. Machine Fish is saying there's no rain. You have to spoil it for me, didn't you? Thank you. And and you can also obviously sort out your fuel load and your tyre strategy. Those are the 3 things you can do in the 30 seconds you get before the start of the race. And then we'll go on to the formation lap where you can warm up the tyres and warm up your brakes as well. And don't get disqualified, because you'll have nice cold tyres. There we go, game audio, nice. Okay, we get all the stuff up. Pretty much already here. Telemetry, we'll have tyres, and we'll have gap interval and broadcast, yeah. So it's Paco on pole position from Callum, Chris. Everyone on the top 10, everyone on the top 9 is on softs because obviously Benji had the 5 place grid penalty, which means Langfeld gets a free choice of tyre in P10. And as does his TNR friend, I don't know if they're friends, but behind him in P11. And everyone outside the top 10 apart from Benji has gone the mediums, and obviously Brandon has gone on to the hards. So is he going to go for a 1-stop maybe? Possibly. Machine Fisher, you're right at the back there. So if you're watching the stream, give me your predictions in chat. Who do you think will win this race? Who do you think will be the top 3? Yeah, give me your top 3 predictions. Who do you think will be the first to retire as well? Oh, first to retire, I think it'll be Paco. I think it'll be Paco first to retire. He's on pole position, but I know. I think Callum will win this race. I'm going to say Kevin P2. And is the stream okay? Is the stream okay? Because there's a bit of an issue there. I hope the stream is okay. Please tell me if the stream's okay in chat. Because I have a bit of a problem there. But anyway, here we go. Start this race. Round 1, Canada, F3, IRL Season 7. Stream fine, thank you. And it's Paco on the right, Callum Anderson on the left. And there's 5 red lights. And away we go for Season 8 F3. It looks like Callum got a good start. All the times are glitched already. Give me a camera angle, game. Come on, game. And Callum's into the lead. The timings are absolutely screwed. I think that's Paco is second place. And okay, this game's terrible. And I think that is Flip-Flop Fish in second. And okay, I don't know what's happening right now. And we've got, I think that's Flip-Flop Fish on the inside of Chris. The times are screwed. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. And we've got a VSC. Okay, this game is fantastic, isn't it? So let me actually try and see who's actually in P1. It's Callum from Paco, from Flip-Flop Fish, and just Chris. So I think it's back to normal now. So yeah. And Sanjay has made a few places. Who's made the most places? So it was Langquell who had an incident at the start. Rowan's made up the most places. And Yeah, Callum had a good start. I think Paco just had a terrible start. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, Chris is under pressure from Logan already and into the castle section. Wall of Champions, sorry. Chris gets ahead and he had to cut the corner as well. Trying to keep up right now, but it's Paco 6/10 behind Callum on Flip Flop Fish. Oh, and that's a Red Bull. I'm sorry, but the timings are just really screwed up right now, and it's difficult. That is simply behind Logan. And he is under pressure from Kevin. Is Kevin going to go down the inside into here? He is. Oh, that's tight. You don't want to do that. I think there was contact there, unless he just lost the back end. He's got overtake open. And he's dropped back now a bit. Lap 2. And it looks like Flip Flop Fish is putting Paco under a bit of pressure right now. Move down the back. Machine Fish, he's got past Brandon. And is there going to be any moves up the order into the Wall of Champions? I think Logan's the closest guy out of the top 5. But there's obviously no DRS until the next lap. And actually Paco is now behind Callum Anderson. Oh, I think they both hit the wall there, Callum and Paco. Have they got damage? Callum has damage. Callum has damage. The P1, does Paco have damage? No, let me check. Yeah, Callum does have damage there on the right hand side of his end plate. I got that yesterday. That's not going to help him. It's only lap 3. And Callum has damage in this race. The guy who started second place. We've got Logan right behind Chris still. Top 5. Top 6 really seem to be pulling away. There's a gap down to Kevin after he made that move. And can Rowan do anything on Sanjay? He's got DRS now. Sanjay doesn't. Let's go on the onboard. Oh, he's touched him. You don't want to do that, really. I'm going to have to ignore this battle and go to the lead. Because, oh, there's not a good exit there from Chris. So I don't think he's going to make a move, but Flip Flop Fish he is. He's got his overtake open. It's Haas versus Alpha Tauri. Flip Flop Fish on the outside. And can he make the move on the outside? No, he backs out of it. And Paco defends quite nicely, but this time it looks like he's going to be a bit closer. Is Paco going to make a move on Callum Anderson as well? No. And has Sanjay. Sanjay's pitted. Did he get damaged? Has he got damage? Let's see. Yes, he has got damage, unfortunately for Sanjay. Flip Flop Fish just 3/10 behind, sorry. Paco, who's 4/10 behind Callum Anderson. So it's a good battle for the top 5. Top 6 now with Simply. All within 4/10 of each other. This is brilliant. Let's go on board with Flip Flop Fish. Is he going to make a move into here now? A bit too far back on this straight. Oh, Paco doesn't get the best of exits though, I don't think. It's 2 Hasses, 2 Alpha Tauris, a Racing Point and a Red Bull in the top 6. Lots of the cars locking up. Callum doesn't get the best of exits. Callum's going to be under pressure now from Paco. Needs to open that rear wing. Look at Paco's ERS. He's got no ERS already. It's only lap 4 and he's got 25%. Paco, you need to start saving. Don't worry about overtaking Callum, man. Just sit behind him, man. Like, look at this. Oh, Paco's bottled! Paco's bottled! I said he'd be the first retirement. He hasn't retired, but he's bottled. Oh, dearie me. Paco. Outside the Wall of Champions. He has lost his wing. That is a shame for him. He hasn't retired, like I said he would. But, yeah, not good for Paco. But Callum's got a bit of breathing room now. Which is obviously now Flip Flop Fish. Chris is now the only AlphaTauri in the top 5, top 6. Yellow flag, and Paco is the first retirement. I was right. My prediction was right. And are we going to get safety car? Has he retired on manually? Hopefully he hasn't. But I think he might have. He might have rage quit. Which I would suggest, you know. I mean, come on. There's a long way to go. Safety cars and things. So yeah, my prediction about Paco was right. So will my prediction about Callum Anderson be right about winning this race? But he is under pressure now from Flip Flop Fish. I think he's going to be a bit too far behind though to make a move into the World Champions section. Oh, we've got to move behind. No, that's simply on the outside. Oh, there's ghosting there of Logan. I don't know what was going on there. Kevin's getting involved in this battle. Oh, and Logan's lagged out, I think, has he? Or is he just lagging? I'm not sure which one it is. That's not me, is it? No, it's just him. Everyone else is fine apart from him, I think. And he's going to go down the inside, is he, of Chris? No. There's a bit of lag from Logan, unfortunately. Which isn't the best. Sanjay with a time penalty. No surprise there. And Flip Flop Fish still behind Callum Anderson. Look how much ERS Flip Flop Fish has done. This is what Paco needs to be doing before he bottled. He needed to be harvesting that ERS and just, not worrying about overtaking him. Because he had 30% then. The yellow flag is Sector 1. That is... Who is that? I'm not sure. It's going to be the outside of the top 9. From 10th downwards. I think everyone's pitted there with damage. So yeah, and is Flip Flop Fish going to use the overtake? He is now. Callum's got 40%. Callum not doing good on the overtake. Yeah. Is he going to make a move? No. He shouldn't. No, Callum pits. Callum pits. That's a two-stop strategy, definitely. I'd love to know what he's going to go on to. And let's get the tyres up. Sorry I didn't have that up. And Callum goes on to mediums. That's just Kevin. Oh, has Callum had a wing change? Yeah, he had the damage, didn't he? Sorry, yeah, he had the damage. So that's put him out behind Kevin now. Kevin's going the undercut on, I think, Simply. And the top 3 is still reasonably close together. Flip Flop Fish has got out of DRS of Chris. So that's going to put Chris under pressure from Logan, who seems to have sorted his lag out a little bit now, which is good. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I'll take that back. And Simply's right behind these guys. Machine Fishy, who started on the mediums, down at the back, has found himself in P5. So he's going up the order. He'll be looking good at the end of this race, I think, on his strategy. And I think just they all seem to be getting terrible exits out the final corner. Oh, and I think Sanjay's battled as well. Yeah, Sanjay has spun. Chris has pitted. So yeah, Paco and Sanjay have spun in this race. Sanjay's not having the best day, is he? He is now last out of the people who've run it. So let's see where Callum comes out in respect to the others. Even though he had that wing change, I think actually Kevin will be more representative, won't he? Obviously the pit lane cuts out turn 1, so Kevin will get ducked under now by Flip Flop Fish. Kevin is right in this. Kevin is undercut Simply, and he's right behind Flip Flop Fish now. Logan is going to get undercutted massively when he pits. Surely he's got to pit this lap unless he's doing a one-stop strategy. So Kevin has got a nice undercut there, I think. Callum is now behind Chris. So Callum's got some work to do if he wants to win this race. Callum has got some work to do. Meanwhile, I've got Sam on the back of Benji. This is the battle for 10th place, the final points paying position. Benji locks up a bit. No harm done. And I think he's a bit too far back. He's using the overtake a little bit there. And there you go. Logan has pit from the lead. So let's see where he comes out in respect to Flip Flop Fish. I think is the best man to see. And is Kevin gonna... No, he's a bit too far back to make a move. So Flip Flop Fish goes ahead, but obviously Logan will get the undercut on the track. And he's come out all side by side with Simply, and Simply gets ahead. So yeah, Logan has lost out there. Logan has lost out, unfortunately for him. Chris is right behind these, and Callum is not within DRS. I thought he would be in DRS by now. So net P1 is Flip Flop Fish. Ooh, don't want to get on that curb, Chris. And obviously the top 2 have not pitted yet on this race. They started on the medium tyre. And let's go to Kevin, who's in net P2 now. So I said Kevin would finish P2. That was my prediction. Who did I say finished 3rd? I can't remember. But yeah, I know it was Callum P1, Kevin P2 for me, and Paco retiring first, which I was right about. And Kevin is in the DRS. He's got 50. Well, make it that he's broke. He's got 65%. Look, that's less than Flip Flop Fish ahead of him. And it's a bit more spread out now than it was in the first 10 laps, I think. The top 6 are in DRS of each other. That is not the case anymore. Bigger gaps now. And the closest battle in the top, well, in the entire race actually, is Logan and Simply. Can he make a move into the chicane under the little tunnel? It's Logan on the outside. He's going to turn in and he's got the move done. That might be a warning, but he's got the move done. And he's going to try and catch Kevin now. So Logan's now in a net P3. Simply net P4 and Callum a net P5 after leading this race. He bottled in the World Champions. Not as bad as the man in the comments, Paco, though. So annoying. I didn't expect him. At a double pressure, I just bottled, yeah. Oh, and we've got Simply coming back at Logan on the inside. Logan's going to hang it in. They had to back out of that. That would have been a crash. Good awareness there from Logan, but now he's going to be under pressure from Kyle Anderson. Can't make the move. Yeah, Paco, you were my prediction to retire first. I mean, my prediction was right, so thank you for battling. So yeah, Kevin is he's just sitting there. I think he's got a similar ERS. I think he's 1/10 down in his best sector 1 time. And he simply isn't catching, you know. He's obviously the battling with Logan and Callum isn't going to help. And you know they want to get a move on really if they want to finish P1 or P2, because it looks like you know, ignoring penalties, because penalties will be a big factor in this race. That Flip Flop Fish and Kevin will be 1 and 2. But at the same time, we are discrediting the first and second drivers right now who are on the alternate strategy. But here comes Logan back for round 3 on Simply. Simply defends, not enough because Logan gets the inside. And now that was so close to a crash. Simply sort of lost it there. He turned in, I thought they made contact. I wasn't sure if they was. Well, here comes Callum Anderson on Simply. That's cost him, and Callum is now ahead of him and up to P6. I'd love to see the onboard there, how close that was to contact. And Louis Quinlan is saying P2, P3. I don't understand what he means there, but okay. And we've got Kevin's just sitting there, isn't he? I don't think he's going for the move right now. He needs to be saving his ERS and go for an attack some other time. Prediction. P2 or P3, well, I said before that P1 would be Carl Anderson, but I don't think that's going to happen now, unless he gets a move on. So, but I think it will be Flip Flop Fish who wins, Aspect, Kevin. I think Callum will finish 3rd right now. And, oh, we've got Machine Fishy finally in the pits. Is he going to go soft or medium soft or maybe even hard? He could go a one stop actually. Let's see what he goes on to. See where he comes out as well. Or are they hards? No, they are medium tyres. So he's doing medium, soft strategy. Where is he going to come out? Is he going to come out ahead of Benji? Yes, he is, easily. Okay. So that's Rowan left out there now. I am assuming he'll probably pit this lap. And unfortunately, the gaps are a bit spread out now. Only Kevin and DRS now out of the top 9. Just to say that Cooper now gets in DRS with Simply. So Cooper's now coming into this race. He wasn't really in it the first 13 laps, but you know, he's sort of on with the lead, well, the net lead pack, I suppose, the podium pack, if you want to call it that. And yeah, update at the back, Sanjay's still at the back. Nano Bacon, we haven't, that's Dave, we haven't really spoke about him at all. Langfell, haven't spoke about him, he's just had a terrible race. I think he spun on the first lap, which caused a VSC. And yeah, Chris has pitted onto the hard, so he's doing a one stop. And Brandon's found himself the reserve driver in P11. which is good for him. Oh, and I think Cooper's going to make a move on Simply. Is he? Oh, he's bottled. He's done a Paco. He's bottled out of the final corner. We just went onto him, and he has lost his wing. Unfortunately for him, just as saying he was going up to the pack, he has bottled, and he's going to be down near the back. Unfortunately for him. Oh, Sam and Benji going at it. I think that's Benji getting past Sam, is it? Yeah. That's for the P9 spot. And is Benji going to pull away? They're actually on similar aged tyres. So I think they're going to have to pit twice more, so that's not good for them. I think they pitted early in this race due to damage. Yeah, they did. And Cooper should let him through, yeah. Oh, is he going to make a move? Give me an angle, game, come on. No. And I thought he was going to make a move into there. I think Sam needs to wait now for this straight. The main straight, obviously. And I'm looking at the map. It looks like Rowan has carried on. Yeah, he has. Kevin's still within that 5-second range of flip-flop fish. And I think Sam's a bit too far behind Benji to make a move on this lap. Yeah, he is. Nice and easy through there, don't want a bottle. Cooper's only just made it to the pits, unfortunately for him. And he's going to be down in the back. Also in the pits is Brandon, the reserve driver in the McLaren. And let's go to this battle. Kevin, let's go on board with Kevin. He's just chilling. He has slowly got his DRS back up to 70 now. But look at that. Wow, I say Kevin's saving in the DRS. Flip-flop fish is in the DRS and he's on 90%. So he is saving fantastically. He is comfortable. He ain't worried, is he? He's catching Rowan. I'm assuming Rowan... Oh, Rowan might be doing the one-stop, you know. I would have expected him to pit by now. So I think Rowan might be doing the one-stop, which could work out, actually. You know, he's still 2 seconds ahead of these guys, so everyone would have to pit again. So Rowan has got the track position right now. So if he is doing the one-stop, Rowan is net P1. I know he gets a 3-second time penalty, though. That isn't going to help him. And Kevin's just chilling. Look at the difference in ERS, though. And he's right behind him in the Alfa Romeo, sorry, not the Alfa Tauri. Machine Fishy sets the fastest lap. He's P7 behind Simply, 3 seconds behind Simply. And I don't know if Kevin is doing this on purpose, because if he is, I would expect him to have lots more ERS. I think maybe Flip-Flop Fish has just got more pace than him, and Flip-Flop Fish will be getting past Rowan soon. So maybe Kevin can use that as an opportunity to get past. I think that would be a good idea for Kevin. He needs to get close now and use Rowan as a way to get past Flip-Flop Fish. Even though is he closer? Not really. Yeah, didn't have the best of exits, I don't think. He's using all the ERS now, so I think he does want to close up, doesn't he? Look at this. He's getting closer. Flip-Flop Fish not using his ERS, so Kevin, yeah, there you go, Rowan pits. What tyres? I think that'll be for hard tyres. Have a look in a second. We've got Simply and Callum Anderson right now. Has Callum got past Simply? No. So yeah, Rowan is on hards. Rowan is one-stopping. And Kevin can't make a move on him. So yeah, I think this is Simply catching Callum Anderson. That is not what I expected. I expected Callum to be pulling away. Simply on one lap fresher tyres, but that doesn't really make too big of a difference. Oh, Callum, did he hit the wall there? Might have. And that won't help him. He's already hit the wall once, at least once in this race, because obviously he got wing damage on his right hand side. Otherwise, if he didn't get that, he would be leading this race right now, probably. So he's bottled, doesn't he? Just like Paco and Cooper and Sanjay. Speaking of Sanjay, I think he might have bottled again, unless he's pitted again, because, yeah, he's one lap old medium, so he's now 45 seconds behind the next car. And I also think he's a lap down, if I look at the map. Yeah, he is a lap down. He's behind Sam, yeah. So he's ghosting. I'm going to be honest, I don't like lap cars ghosting. I think there should be an option where you can change it, because, you know, lap cars are a part of racing, aren't they? It's the fact of racing. But look at this. Logan is now with Kevin on Flip-Flop-ish, so he has caught up, and that is simply getting past Callum Anderson. So Callum's struggling. Has he got more damage? Probably has. Let's have a look. If we get a nice camera angle. Please, game. No, he hasn't, so it's just on raw pace. Callum is struggling, unfortunately. Can Machine Fishy get past him? He's on a lot fresher tyres, actually. Yeah, he did the alternative strategy, didn't he? So, yeah, I think Machine Fishy will catch. But look at this battle for the top 3. This is what we want to be looking at. It's a Haas sandwich with a Alfa Romeo filling, if you want to call it that. Kevin needs to get a move on. Let's see the ERS. So, yeah, Flip-Flop-ish loads. And then Kevin and Logan on similar, well, pretty much the same ERS actually. Yeah, look at that, exactly the same. So are we going to see some team play? Maybe here for Haas. They can do it. They've got 2 drivers against 1. I believe Flip-Flop-ish and Logan are both American, so maybe they're in the party together. I don't know if they're mates or anything. I don't know if they speak to each other. I'm going to assume they do because they're both American. It makes sense. They're teammates, aren't they? So, oh, all 3 drivers clipping the grass. If that was real life, they'd be in the wall if they did that. But this certainly isn't real life, this game. And Callum has pitted. Okay. It probably is the pit window now for the mediums. To go on to the another set of mediums. So he'll be going to the end now, Callum. Yeah. It is sort of the pit window. So is Callum undercutting Simply? I think he is. Yeah, so Simply I expect him to be in this lap. Now are we going to see them? Oh, look at that. Logan braking very late. Nearly hitting the back of Kevin there. And that's not helped him on this straight, has it? No. This is the battle we're going to keep our eyes on, because this is for the lead, isn't it? This is net lead. Let me go on leader and see where Rowan is. Where's Rowan? I don't see as Flip-Flop-ish pits. Rowan is 14 seconds behind the leader, so I think he'll be net P1 with a yellow flag in sector 2. That is Brandon in the McLaren. And how's he done that? Let's have a look. He's coming back on. That was a shame for him. He was looking like he could have got points maybe. And Rowan has moved up now as Simply pits, like I said, to cover off Callum Anderson. So Flip-Flop-ish was leading, and he just wants to cover off the undercut. He doesn't want to get undercutted by Kevin. Yellow flag sector 2, that is, yeah, that's Brandon again. Going slowly, unfortunately. And look at this, Kevin just 2/10 ahead there of Epic the Animal. Now actually, yeah, Kevin no longer has DRS to defend, so this could be a move now from Logan. Look how close he is. Kevin might pit though. Is he going to use the... Yeah, they're both using the DRS, maybe they're not going to pit. Get in the slipstream, what are you doing? You want to get in the slipstream, that'll help you. I think Kevin will pit here. They both pit, okay. Oh, somebody was tired, I'm sorry, I thought it was Callum Anderson. No, and it was Brandon who was tied in the pit lane, so that'll move Sandra up a place. Now let's look at... oh sorry, Flip-Flop-ish getting past Rowan, so yeah, Rowan's not going to win this race on them hards. Let's see where Kevin comes out. Oh, what's happened there? Has Kevin been held there? It looked like a long stop. Where's Epic? Has Kevin had a wing change? Has Kevin been held? What's happened for Kevin? If someone knows in chat, tell me, because he's now, what? 4 and a bit seconds behind Epic. So that's not a wing change, I don't think. I think he might have... Where's the other Alfa? There isn't another Alfa Romeo, so he couldn't have been held through double stacking. So he must have had a wing change, then I'm assuming. Interesting. So that's a shame for Kevin. And it looks like it's going to be a Haas 1-2 now. Obviously Machine Fishy will be quick at the end on the softs, but maybe he's going to be too far behind to do something. Here's Simply. This is going to be for the final podium place, I expect. Callum Anderson in front of him. Callum's got 1 lap older mediums. Callum, don't defend now, he's not going to go for it. Thank you. Cal takes a lot more curb and gets a much better exit. Yeah, if you want to make a move simply, you need to get a better exit than that. But that's going to put him under pressure from Kevin. Kevin goes down the inside, and he wasn't close enough, and simply turns in, and that's easy enough. Has Rowan made a mistake? How's he still got behind? I don't know. I think Rowan might have made a mistake, unless I'm missing something, because I thought he was going to come out in the lead, but he hasn't, so that's a shame for him. On the one stop hasn't really worked for him, has it? Unfortunately. Langfell's coming out of the pits now, outside the points positions. And we've got 13 laps to go. My throat is killing. We've got a yellow flag, and that is Rowan. So I thought he made a mistake. He has definitely now. And he spun out of that corner. A lot of people spinning out of that corner, especially in qualifying. Yeah, I need a drink. My throat is killing me. And we've got Kevin behind Simply right now, behind Callum Anderson. Simply doesn't seem too confident out of the Ball of Champions, to be honest. Yeah, I think he's just a bit nervous through there, it seems, the way he's driving. Never gets the best exit, does he? And we've got Sam getting overtaken by Chris, I think. Or is that Sam staying ahead of Chris? I'm not sure. Yeah, Sam just got past him because he's now got the DRS. And Chris on the one stop strategy is now down in P9. And Rowan's pit, he had wing damage. Oh, that's a shame for him. That's put Cooper, after his bottle, back up into the points positions. Simply gets 3 second time penalty. Yeah, time penalty is going to be a massive factor in the end of this race. So we can think about the track position, but you know, we've got to take all these positions with a pinch of salt, because yeah, penalty is going to spice it up at the end. And Rowan just comes out ahead of Nana Bacon. Sanjay 33 seconds behind Nana Bacon. Who is a lap down? Is it just Sanjay? Yes. Unfortunately for him, he's having an absolute stinker. Well, by his standards, it might be a good race, I don't know. I'm sorry, Sanjay, but you know. And yeah, the two Hasses now, I don't think there's going to be any team orders here, is there? Between these guys. They're going to be going at it, I think. So 2 battles right now are the top 5. The 2 Hasses and Callum and Simply. And this is the battle for the podium and for the race win, P1 P3. Kevin's there as well, but he's a bit too far back, I think, especially with the DRS train. I don't think he'll be able to do anything unless there's a mistake, unfortunately. And then it's 12 seconds to Benji, so not much going to happen there. Are we going to see a move now into the final corner? Nana Bacon with a 3 second time penalty. Yeah, Logan is lagging a bit on my screen, unfortunately. And very confident there for Logan. Oh, he's nearly spun. He nearly did a Paco and a Cooper. So that's going to lose him time. It's not going to help him win this race at all. Machine Fishy's still out there, you know. He's going to be on the soft. He's going to be very quick at the end of this race. So I don't know what he's going to be able to do. And that's Callum and Simply. Callum has been overtaken by Simply. And that's going to give Kevin a sniff now. Let's go on board with Kevin. Sorry I missed that. Just like looked like a simple move around the outside in turn 1, because Simply had the inside line for turn 2. And Callum's now under pressure from Kevin. Oh, don't lose the back end there, Kevin. And Callum's not using the overtake. Kevin's going for it already. He goes to the outside. Callum has the inside. Yeah, back out of that. And Kevin just needs to wait now. Is Callum going to lose the DRS? It's going to be close, I think. Yeah, he's just about going to get it. And I think we're going to see a move. Callum locks up into the final 2 corners. Chris has gone into soft, so that means Fishy's probably going to be pitting soon. 7 laps to go. Yeah, he's pitting now. But here goes Kevin. Is he close? He is. Don't try and outbrake him there. He's going to get I thought he was going to get a better exit, but it wasn't very good, was it? It wasn't the best exit. Where's Machine Fishy going to come out? Oh, he's only just took his tyres off, so not where I expected. He's going to come out in P6. behind Kevin, so he needs to get a move on now. He needs to get a move on. If he wants to get on the podium. I don't think he's going to win this race, but he can get on the podium if he gets a move on. 4 tenths now between the top two. Logan's closed back up again after that little mistake. He's got DRS, drag reduction system. I don't know if it's the lag, but I just don't think Logan is very confident on the rears, the traction. Might be the lag, but yeah, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't seem very confident. Revving the engine quite a bit. I think this could be a move now for the lead of this race. Flip-Flop-Fish is weaving a bit. Needs to get the ERS. He's not even in overtake, and he's letting through. Is that team orders? It is team orders for the race win. Are there penalties involved that I'm not aware of? Maybe. But if there is penalties involved, surely Flip-Flop-Fish wouldn't just let him go for the race win. I think there must be something we're not seeing right now, because, well, I don't know. I don't know why you do that for the race win. I know it's his teammate, but you want the race win, don't you? Can Kevin put a move on Callum? Not right now. It's the answer. Kevin doesn't seem very confident there in them curbs. I mean, he needs to whack them if he wants to get close to Callum. Yeah, shaft this one, you can do. Don't touch that one. Callum again, just within DRS. He's very lucky right now, because Kevin would be doing past him last lap if he didn't have DRS. Oh, that's a warning for Callum. And just Chris gets a 3-second time penalty. And says the past lap on the way. And, oh, is Flip-Flop-Fish coming back at him? He is, so okay, maybe it wasn't team orders, he's come back at him. Are the Hasses slipstreaming each other here? Is that what's happening? Are they... Because they're not under pressure, are they, from Simply, unless there's pens. And there you go, Kevin has just breezed past Callum. I think Callum did have DRS, so did Callum let him go, or did he just not use the overtake? Because that would look very easy for me, especially with Callum at DRS, so I don't know. But what are the Hasses doing? I want to know. This is interesting. I don't know what they're doing. Lang fell for time penalty. And yeah, Machine Fishy has caught about 3 seconds to Callum since he pitted. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. He needs to get a move on. He's only had 2 laps really, hasn't he? So he is catching quickly, but he needs to get a move on if he wants to get in the podium. I don't think Logan will be making a move on this lap, will he? Let's see. Okay, he's not using overtake. And Flip-Flop-Fish is, so... Yeah, that was really weird what happened then, wasn't it? I don't know. A lot more confidence through there for Logan, I think. He's going to make a move into here? No, he's too far back. What about Kevin? Kevin is... Yeah, he's too far back again for Simply. And is there any damage for these top 3 drivers? Let's have a look. No. Any damage for the top 2? Could see with that camera angle. No. And no. So, unless they bottle, they should be fine for damage. And yeah, I wouldn't put it past any of them to bottle, really. But yeah, Machine Fishy now 2.3 seconds behind Callum Anderson, who's lost DRS from Kevin. Yeah, mistake there from Logan, which is put it 8 tenths behind. Callum with a 3-second time penalty, that's not going to help him. And again, I don't know if that's the lag, but the shifting from Logan seems a bit weird as well, so I think it might just be like the lag right now. And he is too far behind to make a move right now. And he's going to be too far behind to make a move into turn 1 as well, unfortunately. What about Kevin? Yeah, Kevin's too far behind again. Similar, oh no, actually not similar ERS, because Kevin's at 9%. You need to start saving, Kevin. There's still 6 laps to go. That's not good for you. Machine Fishy 1.5 seconds behind Callum Anderson now. Callum is going to be feeling that pressure. He might not even finish inside the top 5 after briefly leading this race. Sanjay with another time penalty. He's now 40 seconds behind Nano Bacon. Unfortunately for him. So yeah, 14th is the best for him unless someone retires. Chris has just got past Cooper. Oh, Chris is bottled. Oh, they've actually hit each other. Cooper and Chris have hit each other. That's the second time we've seen Cooper round. And there, unfortunately, we just caught the end of that. We couldn't see it. And we've got a safety car. We have a safety car. Who will pit now out of the top? Oh, I would pit if I was, especially the top two. They've got the gap. They've got the gap. I would pit for the top two. Oh, but Epic will be double stacking, won't they? Are they both going to come in and double stack? Yeah, no, they are not. Epic stays out. Will simply stay out. Yes. Will Kevin pit? Good, Kevin. He's pitted. Well done. Calm's pitted. I mean, his pace is terrible, so he needs to. Machine Fishy's pitted. So yeah, that makes sense because they, Machine Fishy and Callum and Kevin won't lose any places because, well, Benji's just too far behind and he'll probably pit anyway, will he? Yes. Will Sam pit? I would if I was him. It's a free fit stop yet. And we don't care about the others. So, Epic and Simply now have the track position. They are on 10 and 11 lap old mediums. And the third through, well, it'll be third through 8th will have fresh softs because Sam will catch up, won't he? Yeah. Sanjay's pitted as well, but unfortunately he's a lap down, so he won't get his lap back, will he? No. So he's not going to be able to catch up to the pack, unfortunately. Is Nano Bacon a lap down? Yeah, oh, that's a shame for Nano Bacon. Because he won't be able to catch up either. And yeah, I'd love to see what happened in that instant in the World Champions there between Cooper and Chris. So everyone on fresh tyres now. Absolutely everyone. Except for the top two. Yeah, brand spanking new soft tyres for everyone, apart from the top two. Now, I do want to look at the penalties, but I'm not going to look at the penalties because I think it'll, you know, ruin the action. You know, I think we're going to assume that everyone's on the same amount of penalties, and we're going to have a straight fight on track, and then we'll see at the end what everyone's penalty situation is. So Nano Bacon is actually between the Red Bull and the Haas. So yeah, that's not good for Flip Flop Fish. Obviously, Nano Bacon will get out of the way. Oh, don't just stand back, Flip Flop Fish. Okay, you don't need to get close to that lap car. You know, you don't want to take off your wing. Get close on the restart. Okay. One of my pet hates is when people at a safety car just get right up your ass. Sorry for saying that. I shouldn't say that. Sorry, Sanjay. Don't fire me. And just, you know, because you're risking both cars, because this game as well, you can get 5-second penalties for silly things, you know. There's no need to be dead close. Look at Benji, keep it a nice gap. That's what you need to do. Okay, get close when the safety car's coming in. And where is Sanjay? Is he in between anyone? Looking at the map, he is ahead of Rowan and Langfell. And all of them. So he's gonna. Are they gonna catch up? I think it'll be in this lap. I think like Rowan will catch up and Langfell. I'm not sure about Chris. So yeah, I think Sanjay will be able to get P13. Because obviously Nano Bacon will have to let everyone through. So that's the best result for today for Sanjay unless someone retires. So yeah, the safety car will have to be in this lap because there has to be 2 laps at the end. Oh no, it doesn't. It can stay out 1 more lap. But yeah, I think. If my maths are correct, yeah, it can come in this lap, it doesn't have to. I don't think it's coming in either. I mean, if it doesn't come in, that's perfect for these two guys. They want the least laps possible, don't they? And it is going to be coming in next lap. So yeah, that means everyone will be able to catch up now. So if you're watching the stream, give me your predictions. Assuming everyone is on the same penalties, who do you think will win on track? Because obviously penalties will be a factor, but who do you think will win on track? Oh, I think it'll be Flip Flop Fish. I think it'll be aggressive. And he'll have to send it. He will have to send it, you know. Assuming the pens are the same. It is a real shame, really, isn't it, that you know, you have a lot of penalties on this game. You know, it is necessary, but I think what would need to happen is I think Codemasters just need to make a more realistic, curb model and things. Because if the curbs are realistic, especially the inside curbs, then you wouldn't be able to corner cut. And people wouldn't corner cut. And at tracks like this, you can get like 15, 18 seconds of penalties, and sometimes it can ruin an outright fight on battle, on track battle, But anyway, the safety car will be in this lap. And yeah, everyone on 2 lap old softs except for these 2 guys. And let's go to broadcast, I think, yeah. And if there are battles down the field, I'm not going to look at them. We've got someone in chat saying regular corner cut is good, but when it's set to strict, it's overly strict. I agree, but I think it's necessary. Unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, if they just made realistic curbs, then it wouldn't be. You wouldn't need it. So anyway, here we go. It is Logan ahead of Simply, ahead of Flip Flop Fish, ahead of Kevin, ahead of Machine Fish in the top 5, and Carl Manson P6. Is he going to go? When's he going to go? Is he going to go? Yeah, he's overtaking to the flag, into the start finish line. And that is a good start there. And Machine Fishy's out! Machine Fishy is out already. I don't know what's happened there. That is the lap car, and that is around the outside. Can he hold it? I'm not sure, but we're going to look at Simply. He's making aggressive. That's Kevin on the inside of Simply. Barges his way through. And now we've got a big battle behind, but we're going to sit on the front, and that's Cal Manderson going down the inside of Simply. That is an absolute car park there. With the lap car, he needs to get out of the way, mate. We need to get blue flags. And that's no Bacon in the way, and Simply is dropped like a fly. And yeah, that lap car's annoying me. He needs to get out of the way. But look at the Ferrari. That's Rowan. Rowan ruined his race with a one-stop strategy. Is he going to send it on Sam Thompson? He's sticking his nose in there. He's locked up and he's hit Sam Thompson. Sam's going to have to back out of that, yeah. And we're going to look at the front. Are there going to be any moves? No. So Flip Flop Fish will have to do it on this final lap. He's just got to use all the ERS. Look at that. He's used up all his ERS on this lap. And Machine Fish isn't happy. I don't know what happened to him. I'll have a look in the comments in a second. Can Flip Flop Fish make a move into turn 1? No, he's too far back. What about behind? Yellow flag in sector 3, that is the Williams of Nano Bacon, who has retired actually, unfortunately. But we're going to look at this battle. We're going to look at the battle for the lead. New softs versus old mediums. There's going to be no DRS. It's going to have to be a pure overtake. No DRS on the second lap of the safety car. Oh, is that a bit of a mistake there from Epic? He's just going to have to use all the... Look how much overtake he's got. How much has Logan got? He's got a little bit less. Why aren't you in the slipstream? What are you doing? Get in the slipstream. Do you not know what a slipstream does? It helps you. It makes you faster. Come on, it's Haas versus Haas. Penalty is going to be a play, but on track right now, it is Logan ahead of Flip Flop Fish, ahead of Kevin. Kevin is there. Flip Flop Fish needs to get in the slipstream. I don't know why he's not been getting in the slipstream. Oh, no, I think he's going to be too far back. Where's Kevin? Kevin is too far back. So on track, Epic. Who is this face? Okay, Stream. Stream is okay, I think, yeah. And Benji had no penalties in that entire race. Well done to him. Brilliant, fantastic. Ahead of Kevin, who had 3 seconds. Ahead of Flip Flop Fish in 3rd. Sam in 4th. Cooper in 5th. Ahead of Epic, who won on track. And finished P6. How many penalties did he have? 12 seconds. Simply just Chris Langfeld. Callum Anderson finished 10th with 18 seconds. Wow. Penalty merchant there. And Rowan didn't get a point with 21 seconds. Yeah, that's not going to get you any points. Sondre finished 12th with 24 seconds. Machine Fishy didn't finish the race, but he is classified as 3 laps down, as is Nano Bacon. Brandon, the reserve driver, DNF'd. And Paco DNF'd early on in the race. Wow, that's an interesting final lap there. An interesting race. So, yeah, I'm not sure if podium interviews are happening, I'm going to be honest. I'm assuming they're not. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do them. Yeah, I'm not going to do podium interviews. My voice is dead. We're not going to do podium interviews. But yeah, that is round 1 completed for IRL Season 8 in F3. I've been Brandon Glover. Thank you for listening to my comms. I won't be commentating next week. That'll be Kamikaze, as it should have been today, but unfortunately he didn't have the game. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. Well done to Benji for winning. I'm assuming his first race in IRL. And thank you for watching. And make sure you check out all the other streams. F5 has just been completed, and all 6 divisions will be on next week. So